If there is a single tool in the yoga universe that packs potential for the greatest transformation in the shortest period of time, it is the bija, or seed mantra, often referred to as the pranava, the all-pervasive life force. Every culture across time has its origin myths. In Christianity, it's in the beginning was the Word. In Judaism, God said, "Let there be light." In our modern Western mythology, quantum physics suggests that matter and energy are ultimately fueled by a fundamental vibration. And in Indian texts, Brahman, the creator, is said to be the Word, and the Word is Om. Hi, I'm Steve from Steve White Yoga, bringing you the tools and deeper practices off the mat to manage your health, improve your relationships, and transform your life. Today, we're going to unpack the symbol representing the timeless, primordial, resonant vibration that has become quite familiar in modern culture, then to explore it as a practical tool to fuel our own transformation. Come on with me, let's Om. Om. A ubiquitous sound, with an accompanying symbol that has gained an explosive commercial foothold in modern culture, adorning t-shirts and jewelry and on the signs of yoga studios. In the yoga tradition, sound is sacred. The 50 phonemes of the Sanskrit alphabet are said to have been received by ancients in deep meditation and to represent powerful symbols capable of activating our own divine nature. Using these sounds as meditation can initiate healing and launch changes in the body, the mind, and in the soul. Om is anahata, the unstruck sound, having no beginning and no end. Referred to in the oldest Indian text, and first discussed in detail in a 6th century BC text called the Mandukya Upanishad. Here, it is proclaimed to be the vibratory symbol of the essence of the universe. According to the tradition, Om is the fabric of all that is past, all that is present, all that is future, and all that is unmanifest, beyond time. So, what do we do with Om? As a mantra practice, we chant it, out loud or silently, long or short, soft or loud, over and over and over, and with conviction. Often, modern yoga classes begin or end with Om. Seated meditation practice may also begin or end chanting Om. Specific chanting practices called mantra vidya use Om to start or end the mantra. And Om can be its own practice. The repetition of Om is said to have a host of benefits. Modern science has recognized that reciting Om positively impacts both physiology and psychology. But the most compelling affirmation, I think, that Om is an effective practice is the results experienced by hundreds of generations of Buddhists, Hindu, Jain, Sikh, and yoga practitioners who take Om into their hearts. Let's practice. Find a space that you can make your own for the practice and leave the phone in another room. Shout to anyone in earshot that you are not to be disturbed unless the Capitol building is stormed in or something. Lock the kids in the closet, let the dog out to chase squirrels, whatever you need to do to create an environment of stillness. Dim the lights if you can. If you're grooving on incense or on candles, apply flame liberally and create yourself a 10-minute sacred time and sacred space. Settle into your seat. You can be on a cushion or in a chair, whatever's more comfortable. If you're in a chair, don't be supported by the chair back, but sit up and let your spine support your upper body. Close your eyes. If you're in a chair, set both feet on the floor. Notice your breath. Allow your face to soften. Allow your jaw to relax. Relax the muscles around your eyes. Follow your breath for a few moments. Wherever it manifests itself, bring your attention to it. We'll do a couple of different examples of an Om practice. The first one is fairly common. It's one long, soft Om taken through a full breath. So to begin, take a deep inhale and a full exhale. And then inhale again. And we'll begin. And pause. Breathe naturally. Let your attention begin to fall internally so that you can detect sensation connected to the breath. Another deep inhale. Exhale. And pause. You might notice the resonance of the vibration. You might notice a shift in your energy. One more time. Deep inhale. Another method that I favor in doing this is to do 3 Oms in one breath. One loud, the second a little softer, the third softer yet. So let's try that one. Take a full inhale, eyes closed. Complete exhale all the way out. One more inhale. Om, Om, Om. And pause. Again, inhale. Om, one more time. Deep inhale. Om, Om, Om. Space. There is a practice in which Om is constant, and you just Om, 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 Om until you run out of exhale. Take an inhale, Om, 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 Om. I'm not in favor of that, and I don't feel like, at least in my experience, it necessarily provides the same sort of effects and certainly not the same space following each exhale. Different parts of the tradition provide different prescriptions for practice, and the best way really to begin is to experiment. Loud or soft, high pitch or low pitch, one long Om in a complete breath, or a number of Oms fit into one breath. The most important 3 facets to exploring this practice are these. Let each time you chant be mindful and deliberate. Work on presence, making each recitation a matter of extraordinary importance in the moment. Choose one way to recite and then be consistent with at least a couple of sessions, preferably several sessions. Pause for a breath at the end of each chant and begin to develop your sense of internal awareness of the effect, its resonance, and at the same time cultivating a continuing awareness throughout. So, a little guidance on practice. Om wherever, whenever you want. Om in the car, Om in bed, Om in the shower, Om in the condiment aisle of the grocery store. But remember, its effectiveness comes as a meditative practice. So set aside 5 or 10 minutes exclusively each day to mindfully Om. Speaking of which, consistency is connection. You actually establish a relationship with the sound by practicing every day without fail. Even better, develop the discipline to practice at a consistent time for a consistent period of time. If it's inconvenient or weird to Om out loud, do it silently. More advanced mantra practitioners often do their chanting internally without audible sound. If you have an existing practice, use it to open an asana or meditation practice. It sets the stage, it unites the intention and the energy within us and beyond us. And finally, it's foreign. It comes from a language of a different time and a different place. So allow it time to marinate, to seep into your consciousness and to merge with your own energy. It's not an easy practice. So allow your floating attention to become an accepted part of the landscape. Be patient and train your attention over time to become more accepting of remaining in the present moment. So, what's the benefit of Om? As one of my teachers, Gary Kraftso, says, mantra is the digestive enzyme to help metabolize the neurotic mind. People with an active mantra practice will tell you that over time they sense a shift in attitude and perspective, that new insights are attained, and that old habits and stale energy begin to shed. The more reaching and permanent value of practice of Om? Well, in the tradition, it is the vibration that connects us to our true nature, connects us to all sentient beings, to the universal consciousness at large. It begins to break down the fragile eagle shell of pride and fear and doubt and attachment that lies between us and lasting happiness. But whatever the research or the tradition says, the only importance of Om is empirical. If you try it for a few weeks, or better yet, for a few months, you'll know. Not every yoga practice works for every person, but this one is demonstrated as having benefit across vast swaths of time, across religions and cultures, across the entire world. If you found value today, please hit the like button below. For more videos on meditative practices and yoga off the mat, punch the subscribe badge and visit my website, stevewhiteyoga.com. Until next time, keep on breathing.